Today, I will take you to the history of Chinese character Hanzi and the core ideas lays foundation for the modern Chinese language. There are 5 representative scripts. There are hieroglyphics. They are figurative. A character is basically a picture of an object. At the late Western Zhou dynasty, small seal script has been developed. The character is in a vertical alignment like portrait. The combination of curved line with a rounded angle makes the seal script is very neat and elegant. The Middle Chinese starts from Han Dynasty. Hanli script was developed at that time. It reached its peak in Eastern Han. The script is long in horizontal and short in vertical, with segmented strokes. The subsequent regular script in Tang Dynasty continued the characteristic of segmented strokes, slightly different in the proportion of horizontal and vertical alignments. The regular script fit in the character in a perfect square. The modern Chinese is very close to the regular script. Despite of the official scripts are evolving during the transition of dynasties, they are all preserved for calligraphic practice. It is the earliest Chinese that have ever been found. It is carved inside of turtle shells or cow bones for recording the divination ceremonies. Divination practice is to ask the ancestor to seek guidance for ruling the kingdom. Just like the Egyptian hieroglyphics is a pictogram, they are pictures of objects, phenomenon, or even concept. Now let's zoom in the oracle bone script to see what the script can tell us. What I'm showing you here was the word describing planet sun, a gesture of standing, li, and even a concept, xin, which represents the authenticity of words. Next, moving on to Bronze Age. The use of bronze vessels features the early urban civilization. China's Bronze Age flourished in the Western Zhou dynasty. The ritual bronze vessel made at that time was called ding. It is used in divination ceremonies for serving wine, meat, and grain to the ruler and his ancestor. Especially made ding for the emperor is a statement of the sovereignty and regiment of his rulership. The inscription written on the bronze vessels provides the name of a type of the ding and the ancestor to whom it was dedicated. When the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, unified the country in 221 BC, he standardized the currency, weights, measures, contracts. Another of his priorities is to standardize the official language for the communication with different states. Towards the year 206 BC, the Qin dynasty developed an official script called Zhuangwen, also known the small seal script. The word of zhuan means seal in English. During Qin dynasty, it is also the time when the calligraphic brush and ink were invented. By writing with calligraph brush, the characters took on the curved line in addition to sharp angles. It complements the softness with the regularity. Small seal script is considered as a significant turning point in the evolution of Chinese character which bridges the transition of ancient Chinese to Middle Chinese. The small seal script is often used in the formal occasions. In Qin's time, only high class like emperor, government officials, people in divination professions can read and write. At late of Qin dynasty, Hanli, also called clerical script, emerged and dominant as official writing system of Han dynasty. Han dynasty advanced both writing and a phonetic system of Chinese language. It is considered as a golden age of economic prosperity and a significant growth of science and technology. One of the many is the invention of paper. Most of Chinese people nowadays take Han identity, call themselves Han people. The characters we use today are called Hanzi, and the language we speak as Hanyu. Over the time, there are various types of characters developed. For instance, the cursive script, which has strokes connected up. It only shows the impression of the character. While the regular script, you can see the details of the character and you can recognize these radicals and components in it. The Chinese language has evolved from pictograms to a language spoken by around 17% of the world population, and one of the 6 official languages in UN. It is mature in both written and spoken system. The next, I want to show you some core ideas that has shaped its evolutionary path. I want to show you the 2 important books, 说文解字 and 六书. Both of them were compiled in Eastern Han Dynasty. The book contains 540 key radicals and 9,000 characters. It is said that the book is a major conceptual innovation in the understanding of the Chinese writing system. Comparing with the English alphabetic system, which is adopted from the Egyptian hieroglyphics, refined and spread by Phoenicians. By combining of letters, gazillions of words can be created. In a system of radicals and characters, the key radicals are the building blocks. By combining them with 6 major principles, which I will explain in my next slide, unlimited numbers of characters can be generated. Another book called Liu Shu, written by scholars in Han Dynasty, summarized the 6 principles of how the characters are constructed. The first category, imitative words. They are the sketches representing the object. For instance, the word of capital. The second category is a phonetic complex. They are the words made of 2 or more components. One gives the meaning, the other gives the pronunciation to the complex. 80% of the characters nowadays are constructed in this way. The third category is indicative words. For instance, by adding an index line on the word of tree to give a meaning of a root. The fourth category is logic aggregate. By combining the radical with the same or different meaning to generate a new character. For instance, the duplication of word people. One person follow behind another person to generate the word of follow, 从. The fifth category is derived. The exception of a radical character in its extended meaning or analogy. For instance, the word of fishnet, 网. It also means the word of internet and network. The sixth category is acceptance of a character by errors. For instance, in the writing of Confucius, he wrote the word of speak for the meaning of delight. It was not amended by the transcriber because of showing respect to the old classic books, and mistaken words nowadays means to speak. The phonetic system has been catching up with written language as early as prehistory Xia. The standard pronunciation in Xia dynasty is Heluo Yayan, also called Guanhua, official language. The origins of Heluo is in central North China, whereas in Henan province, between Yellow River and Luo River. In the word of Yayan, Ya means elegant, Yan means spoken language. A book named Qie Yun was written in Sui dynasty during the Middle Chinese Age. The book organized the phonetic notation method for the characters. Qie Yun organized phonetic notation by rhymes for the characters. Toward the year of 1700, the phonetic notation method is further organized by sound in the book Wu Fang Yuan Yin. It shaped the modern Pinyin system. In Pinyin system, each character's pronunciation has initial, final, and tone. For instance, in the word of bird, the initial is n, the single final i, double final o, the tone is third tone, 鸟. As shown in this slide, the left are the initials b, p, m, f, d, t, n, l, g, k, h, j, q, x, z, z, s, i, u, zh, ch, sh, r. On the right are the finals. A, O, E, I, U, Ü, I, A, V, O, O, U, Ye, Yue, An, An, Yin, Wen, Yun, Ang, Yin, On. Not only Chinese is one of the 6 official languages in UN, Chinese characters are also adopted by other countries like Japan, Korea, Singapore, Vietnam, and Malaysia. At the end, I would like to encourage you to continue the journey of learning the Chinese characters and stay with us.